An excerpt from the book Al-Hikam, or the Wisdoms, by Imam Ata'illah As-Sakandari. May Allah be pleased him. He was an Islamic scholar from the city of Alexandria, Egypt, circa 1250 AD. Chapter 1. Rely solely only to Allah, the Almighty God. Don't solely rely on your deeds. Imam Ata'illah said, "Among the signs of a person who always relies on his deeds is lacking of ar-roja in the mortal world. Lacking of ar-roja means lacking a feeling of hope for God's mercy." What Imam Ata'illah meant in that particular words was that a person could easily get frustrated or broke down if something didn't come up to what he or she expected. That is because those persons solely rely on their thoughts and their deeds. Those persons simply didn't or don't include Allah, the Almighty God, in their daily life equation. They simply didn't know, don't know, or simply don't care that the Almighty God is the only key and the only reason behind every single thing in life. All praises only belong to Allah, the Almighty God. There is no God but Him alone, and He has no associated partners at all. It is Allah, the Almighty God, who has no beginning, who has no end. It is God who created everything from nothing, who created the whole universe and everything within. It is God who will return everything to nothing once again. God who dictated whether a thing exists or not, whether a thing is possible or not. And the Almighty God Himself doesn't need anything at all from all of His creations, while all of His creations depend on Him alone all the time for every single need. As Prophet Muhammad, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him, has said, "None of you will be entered into heaven by his deeds, nor will he be saved from hell because of it, nor will I, except by the grace of Allah, the Almighty God." That specific hadith has explained to us about the importance of being a humble person, as there is no such a thing as comfort zone, both in this life or the hereafter. That specific hadith has taught us about the importance of worshiping God alone, and teach us to not associate God with anything, so that we can have hope to God's mercy and blessings for every goodness in this life and the hereafter. And we can have hope for God's protection for every evil, for every bad things in this life and the hereafter. Ourselves nor our deeds mean nothing in front of God, as He is the most richest, the most praiseworthy, the creator of the heaven and the earth and everything in between, the supreme ruler of the heaven and the earth and everything in between. God's will and power is beyond human comprehension. God doesn't need any approval from any parties for His actions, while all of His creations depend on His will. It is Allah, the Almighty God, who created human in weak form. Only Allah, the Almighty God, should be worshipped, and only to Him alone humans should rely their well-being. Humans should remember God, so that God will remember human. Humans should return to God and do what He and His prophets command us to do: to be a humble servant, to do righteous deeds, and stay away from what God and His prophets have prohibited us to do. Humans should be thankful to God, and don't be ungrateful. Humans should be kind to each other, as God has already been kind to them. Humans should always remember that this world is only a temporary place. Human can enjoy some portions of God-given blessings in this world for the sole purpose of worshipping God alone, as preparation for living in the hereafter, just as clear as any cemeteries we have seen them in our daily lives.